I first came to the United Arab Emirates in 1998. So in June of this year, I'll be celebrating 18 years in the UAE. I knew how to find Dubai on a map, but I had never traveled this far east before. I previously had lived in Europe during my college years, during my university years, and I wanted to come to Dubai because of the professional and career opportunities that I saw here. One of the things that I've always been so interested in has been the clothing and the fashion and the design and the historical culture, the look and the feel of the Emirates. So I and my family and my friends have always been curious about the abaya, the kandura, the traditional dress, the national dress, how that changes between the different GCC. The Emirates is so beautiful. It has such natural beauty. It has such history. Some of the places that I'm drawn are the Bastakia neighborhood, the traditional neighborhoods of Dubai, Dira, taking an Abra near Dubai Museum across the creek to the old souks in Dira. I absolutely love this. Equally, I love going to Abu Dhabi to experience Saadiyat Island, the mangroves of Yas Island, because there's so much nature there and the beautiful ocean front, but you also have the amazing museums and building opportunities that are happening there as well. So in our company here at the Portsmouth Group, we have a number of meeting rooms, conference rooms, small and large, and we've named these after the cities in which our company does business around the region. So we have the Abu Dhabi meeting room, the Dubai meeting room, the Riyadh room, the Doha room, the Cairo room. So all of these represent the key cities in which our public relations company has done business over the last 10 years. My first Ramadan here was actually cold. It was in the winter time, so it was sort of January, December time frame, and what I remember about it was going to these amazing Ramadan tents. I really had two experiences: going to these amazing Ramadan tents and eating wonderful food and having wonderful Arabic coffee. أتكلم عربي شوية وشوية شوية, but it is my great objective while I live here in the UAE to learn more Arabic. My message for the UAE in Ramadan 2016 is for people to come together and discuss the things that they have in common and that unite us as a community, and especially to care for those who are less fortunate than we are, and to be grateful for all of the blessings that we have as people living in this country. The Portsmouth Group has probably about 50% women and 50% men. We have about 15% people from the region, so Arab nationals, and also expats coming to live and work here in the UAE. It's a measure of the happiness that living in the UAE provides, that I am still living and enjoying life here after 18 years. I never thought in the late 1990s that almost 20 years later I would still be living and working in the UAE. My professional life is incredibly satisfying for all of the work that I do, the people that I meet, the challenges that I have the opportunity to solve across the region. But equally as importantly, my children were born here in the UAE. I've been raising my family here. We travel, we experience the natural outdoor life here and everything culturally from a tourism perspective that the UAE has to offer. So it's an extremely happy place. My children who were born in the UAE are very much third culture children. So they see and experience and interact with every day what feels like hundreds of different nationalities and different viewpoints, people from different backgrounds and different perspectives. It makes them more open, it makes them better communicators, it makes them more empathetic and understanding of the world at large, and makes them excited to be part of that world and be global citizens. And that's one of the main benefits that they have received growing up in the UAE. One of the most interesting phenomenons I've seen since I've lived in Dubai is the ability for people to keep their business life and their professional life separate, and for people to be professional. So if there is a need for forgiveness or something goes wrong, Dubai gives you the opportunity, and the wider UAE, to learn from your mistakes, to recognize them as a learning opportunity, and then move on. So whether that's been personally or professionally, I think people in the region are very warm and understanding of the human condition, and that has enabled all of us who live here to learn and grow, both professionally and as people.